Hi guys, this is Rahul here from myview.rahullevi.net, which is my blog. Here in this screencast, we are going to extend our previous example where we have left in Angular 2 modules. But before we get started, like I just wanted to emphasize one point over here. Now Angular 2 is live, so all the changes which has been doing so far is it's done. Now it's live, so you can check here all the updates on Angular.io site itself. So I'll be posting all the latest developments around Angular on my blog itself, how to build an app. So you guys can get started with your development. Now, no more changes is expected in near future as far as external APIs are concerned. Internally, they will be changing, so it doesn't worry actually to you guys, to any developers, because external interface is going to remain the same. Now, let me move it to here. Let me just zoom in a bit. Okay, so here we were doing that. In the previous example, we have seen like how to get started with ng module. So if I just run this example, right? So here it is just going to print me this guy. Welcome to Angular 2, and how it is getting emitting was like it was driven by app module.ts. So as I explained in the previous example, right? So Angular module is one of the core things which was incorporated in the latest build, and this was one of the examples around that. And I have already explained these things like what are the imports, declarations, and bootstrap in the previous sections. So if you have missed those sections so I would recommend you guys to log on to myview.rahullevi.net and check out those videos. So all these videos are basically step by step, so I was just referring to the previous section. Now, let me improvise a bit. So here you can see there are certain changes which I have made. I have introduced form modules, and I have just imported that forms module as well here. So this is the import section. Whatever we are importing here from that, whatever library we are basically importing, here we are registering that in the import section. Declaration is all about custom components. Let's suppose we are writing any further components, right? So we are going to declare it over here. So whatever stuffs which we are going to register around ng module stuff, this is going to be available globally around this module wherever it is getting used. It's not like local thing what we are doing in different components every time we are registering those things. So I will see this in a moment, but before that, what I'm interested in is telling you this part. Like, let me So this is the thing, here I have created one more component class which is called movies component, which is nothing but by having that selector, and this is the movies stuff, right, which it is producing, right. This is nothing but it is going to emit me something called it is just going to emit me movies h1 tag. So that's the stuff. Now let me go to this app component.ts, and rather than emitting this guy over here, I'm interested in emitting this piece, movies piece. So I would rather um, put this movies guy here, and what it will do here, it will just inject it here. So just let's build this app, and let's see how how it behaves. So when I just run this guy, so here actually is nothing is coming, and the reason for this is because if you see this, it expects, if you remember from the previous videos, whenever we are injecting any component over here, right, from the different component, we need to register it here. So we need to register via directive. So what we can do here, in order to quickly fix this, I just need to put like directives, and here I need to pass on this guy, movies component. All right. And now this movies component needs to be imported as well. So I will quickly import this guy. from movies dot component. That's it. Now if I build again, and now when I run this, it printed fine. So this is working fine. This is working as expected. Now this is the old way of working, like how we were working initially, right? During the component time, like we were having all these components locally. The problem with this guy is as many components we will be creating, there will be as many directive will be registering. So these directive registration will be local. It won't be a module specific. Like I wanted to have this guy globally available. So in order to achieve this, I need to register this guy over here. So what I will do is I will simply go ahead and cut this piece from here and I will put it here. All right. And this movies component, I will put it in my custom section. So which is nothing but my declarations piece. I will put it here. And here I do not need anything. I will just get rid of this. And now I will build this. All right. Now with this build, when I run that, it came fine. It's working fine as expected. So this is the idea behind using modules at global level, right? You can have multiple components, right, at which can be registered at module level, which is here at that declarations piece. So you can have as many components registered here, and you can individually then emit them in that component level. So here you do not need to register again. Let's suppose you like to image some kind of list over here. So here I have already written one service which I will be explaining in that next session, like how to use this injectable service with that Angular 2. So what I'm going to do here is, for now I'm just going to utilize this array, as in what I'm going to do is like I'm just going to emit one movies list, which is going to be an array, right? And I'm missing a square bracket here. All right, now let's say I'm interested in, okay, let me give me this operator. This will help me to isolate this guy. Okay, sorry, I'm in wrong place. Actually, I'm in app component, so I should be doing this guy in movies component. Let me go to this movies component here. Let's say I have a movies list as well, and I like to print this guy. So what I will do here is I am already having this h1, right? So let this h1 be here, and what I'll do is I will have one unordered list, and in that I will be having a list, and here I will utilize this ngFor syntax, and I will say let am in movies list. I guess the syntax is off, and I will just use this string interpolation and let this guy print m, and let's close this tag. There is this needs to be out, here it needs to be, and again it needs to be closed here. I'm interested in just Doesn't sound nice actually. So let me undo that. Okay, now this is the thing. So what I've done here is I'm just trying to print um, this list over here, right? Using this ngFor directive. Now let's build this and let's run this and let's see the result over here. So here it goes. So what happens basically is like this ngFor is working because this is part of common module, and common module is indirectly injected by this browser module. Since I'm using this browser module in my app module, that is why it is also utilizing this common module internally. And that is why this guy is working ngFor directive. So we do not have to explicitly inject that or register this particular directive over here. So this is the whole idea of using ng module. I mean, it gives you higher level of modularity. Whenever your application grows, you can have higher level of abstraction basically in order to make the isolation more cleaner and more testable. I hope you have liked this ng module extended version. In the next section, we will see like how to utilize and how to isolate this ng modules with different things and how to use the services. Thanks for joining me.